make the little downhill slide. They'll be released in the back straight, and then it's 2.5 laps to get 21.70 at JUNEE. As we welcome all of our relays on board, it's been a very, very pleasant summer afternoon and a pleasant evening in front of us. They're about to go. The wings fold back. We're off and away on Pacers Cup night at JUNEE. Jive and Jerry and Fascinator both quickly out of the arm. And Jive and Jerry with a better draw will lead the speedy Fascinator. Lombo Hallmark pushed through for Amanda Turnbull off the second line. Will take the posse leaders back early. They're being followed by Billy Brannick, who's going to balance fourth with cover. Over on the inside, further back to Nathan Jack with King's Lure. On the outside, Yerrington Bob was caught out, three sulkies deep on that corner. Womboyne Woody is underneath of it, and Whiz Bang Chair is over on the inside, whilst everyone knows was last of all. For the first time they climb the famous hill at JUNEE, and they go to the judge with 2 to go on Pacers Cup night. Yerrington Bob goes up to have a little look at Jive and Jerry. Jive and Jerry holds the marker line and the lead to Yerrington Bob as they make the slide down the side with about 1400 to run. On the marker line, Lombo Hallmark travel up nicely, leaders back third. One out and one back being presented to Fascinator, now with the David Kennedy yard. Over on the inside then, further back making the run through was Whiz Bang Chair. It was being followed on the outside of those by Billy Brannick, who's just getting back a shade from everyone knows King's Lure, and Womboyne Woody was last of the 9, and they've made 31 and 9 the first quarter of the last mile as they're about to sweep off the back and run into the straight with a lap and a bit to travel. Jive and Jerry's the pacemaker, has been there for most of the way, and David Moran gave it a good run in front by 2 metres. Yerrington Bob raced its outside. The marker line and third was Lombo Hallmark as they're working up the hill and inside the 900. The bell chimed across the JUNEE circuit. 1 out and 1 back was Fascinator. Billy Brannick is 3 back. King's Law takes off 3 wide. Whiz Bang Chair the inside, and everyone knows, and Womboyne Woody the last pair. Womboyne Woody on the back of King's Law for a bike ride home. Down the back they run. They've gone inside the 700, and it is still Jiving Jerry. Second split 30. The half is 61 and 9, and they're just winding the wick at the 400, where Jive and Jerry still got the lead. In front to Yerrington Bob. They're being followed further back on the inside of those horses, trying to make ground Lombo Hallmark, but can't get away through yet. In the middle of them was the Fascinator, who's just going forward wider. In behind those, Billy Brannick needs to get a wriggle on, and further back to Whiz Bang Chair, and you don't want shares in the rest of them. Jiving Jerry is first into the lane, has done all the work. Will he get most of the check? Jiving Jerry is clear. Lombo Hallmark's off his back to chase, and right down the outside, Yerrington Bob and Fascinator. It's a great finish in the first of the night. It is, I think, Amanda. Lombo Hallmark, I reckon, has won, and has won it from Yerrington Bob. Tight for third. Up there out wide, Fascinator, Jive and Jerry, Billy Brannick. In behind those paces, Whiz Bang Chair. Well back was Womboyne Woody, and one of the last ones home is King's Law.